recording. Let me see.
All right. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I'm the worst. Okay. So welcome to this call. Thank you guys for hopping on like last minute. Just wanted to kind of, you guys know about the new page and the new chat. So just wanted to really make sure as a team, we know exactly what to use each for and how to like best utilize each one. And then we're going to go into something really exciting that Paige and Maria have been working on. I don't fully understand it yet, but it's freaking awesome. I just invited people to it. I don't even know what's happening, but I invited. So, but yeah, so it's really cool. So first off, we'll talk about the chat first that I forgot to add my coaches to. So the chat for Passion and Power is basically our new wellness warrior chat, pretty much. The old Telegram chat that we were using to communicate with each other. Hi, Caitlin. Your post is so awesome. We just saw it. So using that as information, like how to communicate with each other about stuff that's going on, like calls that are coming up or events, like, do you guys have a hotel room? Does anyone need a room? Who's carpooling with who? That kind of stuff is what we want going on in the thread, like reminding people there's a call tonight or reminding people, of certain things. What we don't want in there is our day-to-day work stuff. So we don't want like your checklists in there or your personal development in there. Because what happens is if one person sends it, then everyone's like, oh, are we doing this? And everybody will start sending to the chat. And we really want the chat to be kind of minimal, only when we need to go back and forth, like this poll tonight, like, can you get on the call, pop-up calls, stuff like that, where we're in communication with each other. And then the page, so the coach's page is very intentional and planned out by Maria and myself. So we will be knowing what's going on in the page every day the week before. So like when you see tomorrow, I'm gonna plan tomorrow's post tonight. So it'll go up like really early in the morning. So no matter when you check it, it will be there, and that'll be the focus for the day. So when you see like post your goals here, make sure you post your goals underneath that picture. Because what happens is, you guys know in the other, like the client threads and the coaches pages, what happens is when a million people post, right, or people approve things at different times, and it all kind of floods in there and it doesn't get seen, especially when it's stuff that we want to see if you guys are doing, what you're doing, how we can help, who's actively like, in the game. And when we keep it all in one place, that's so much easier to do. Like I've gone through all of the point sheets. Like I'm like, okay, like I know I know Olga's doing that. I know Crystal's doing that. Like I know everybody's doing, the deal. So try to keep the posts in there. Like if you have something valuable to give to the group, please post. Like we want you to. We want you to recognize your people like crazy in there. Recognizing brand new distributors, recognizing first client. Congratulations, Caitlin. Stuff like that. We want to recognize the heck out of each other in there, and just kind of follow suit with the under the thread thing. And what else was I going to say? We're going to try to go live at least 2 or 3 times a week. We'll go live with a topic that you guys can watch whenever you want. If you're at work all day, we're not expecting you to be on the live, but the information will be there. And just different ways to focus on your business daily. So I think a lot of us sometimes, we're like, okay, like I want to work my business, but what do I do? What do I do to make things happen? And that's really what this page is about. It's action. It's how to get you into action and ideas on how to do that. So with that being said, Maria, if there's anything else you want to say about the page, go ahead. And I just want to really just thank and edify Maria and Paige for what they've been doing with this challenge. Guys, it's like, it's so cool. And I've already like used the wording that they told me to word, like how to word it. And I have 7 people that want to do the challenge. Now they're current clients. They're not new clients. I haven't tried that one yet, but I will. So 7 yeses to this challenge that I don't even know what's going on in yet. So I'm going to pass, Maria, you're going to start, right? So pass it over to Maria. It's really exciting, guys. So go ahead.
Okay. So hi guys. So, I mean, I pretty much know everyone in Sherry. We know each other because of Seaside. So you're the newbie of the group, you and Caitlin. Okay. So just to talk about the page, just one other couple things to touch on. So, you know, I am the type of leader that I'll ask, you know, if you want to be held accountable for something. So like I did the poll for like the checklist, and I want you all to know that when you respond, I'm going to hold you to that. And it's not a place of like, you didn't do your homework, right? It's not a place of that. It's a place of like, I know how easy it is to not do something if you don't have someone holding you accountable. And I like to be held accountable if I say yes. So if at any point, okay, if at any point you feel like, you know what, like I need a break, like I need Maria not to hold me accountable, like just reach out to me. Like if something's going on, or maybe you need me to hold you accountable outside of the page. And so, you know, like, so I just want to be really clear on that. Like, that's the type of leader I am. You say you want me to be hold you accountable. Like, I'll hold you to it. Cause that's how I respect, you know, someone who does that for me. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that, you know, I think this is a great opportunity for us when someone does post about like someone being close to supervisor or a brand new coach, like there should be 22 comments on that. Because it's not like you're scrolling through Facebook and it's like someone you kind of know, but you don't really know, but you don't really kind of care. Like it's like, this is the team that we can get like super tight, bring new coaches in. They can immediately feel the love, immediately feel that. So I really challenge you. That's why I love that we're doing a post and you comment. And then like a couple posts in there. So it's not going to be an overwhelming, like I need to scroll for days for one day that I'm at work, right? So I really challenge you guys to think of it. This is what I want you to do. When you go on that page, imagine every single person on that page is in your organization. And how would you want someone in your organization to feel? So treat everyone on that page and like literally kind of like get the feeling of what it would feel like if you had 24 active, you know, coaches in your page, like excited. So like, I really challenge you to like, imagine that, picture it, and then treat this page as if it's your own organization and how you would love on those people. So I just wanted to touch base on that for the post. Okay. So the challenge. All right. So I know that, you know, and for the newer girls, you may not know this, but Christy Burnham, our upline, her organization of all of us has been doing challenges pretty consistently. Okay. They're amazing. Like they've been great. They've been a great source of people to be able to get clients in and stuff like that. Paige and I have kind of put our heads together to figure out what more can we do and what type of intention can we set if we create our own challenges. So having a smaller challenge has pros and cons. I think a pro is that you have the opportunity to, I don't know why this is, I went to speaker view and it's just a picture of Tiff. You have an opportunity. I mean, it's great. I love talking to you, Tiff. But so you have an opportunity to really kind of like touch people more because it's smaller. In a smaller setting, if people aren't active, it's very noticeable that no one's doing anything, right? So you have pros and cons. But Paige and I were like, all right, what's our intention of creating our own challenge within this organization? How long do we want it? What do we want to create on a daily basis? So we sat down and we really like focused on what was our intention. So the intention of the challenge is to get clients in there who get great results, who turn into coaches. The number one intention of the challenge is to create coaches. Because what happens when you create a coach, they already have a sick result, right? So that's already part of the process. They're going to get great results on the products, but the goal is to create coaches. And I think that might be when it's a bigger, you can't really tell if your client's even posting, because sometimes you come out of work and there's like 50 posts and you're like, I don't even know if my client's posted. So what Paige and I talked about, and Paige is working on creating this part is, on a daily basis, there's going to be a post that gets posted at 5 a.m. with some type of intention for the people that are in the challenge. So whether it's like post a sweaty selfie, or like even if the sweaty selfie is after you danced with your kids, and everyone's going to post underneath it. So now when Olga gets out of work and she's like on Facebook, she can go right to that post. She can see, oh, my 8 clients that are in it, every single one of them posted. So now you can see that your clients are interacting. Whereas when you just do posts throughout the day about anything, it's like now you got to try to scroll, see if your clients are posting, see they didn't tag you, you don't know. So we're going to have that every single day. There's going to be something. It's going to be a 21-day challenge. It's free, but clients have to be on products. So we're creating 2 packages around that. Okay. Now you may have a client who doesn't fit into the packages. Maybe they need something smaller. Our smallest package, Paige is going to go over the prices. But our smallest package, let's say they need something, we can customize it. But what we want to really give you guys is information that you can run with. So we also have a whole page of scripts that talk about what you say. Oh, I got a crying child. Okay, Paige, we're going to throw it to you while I go help the child because I'm home alone. And go.
Okay. So we worked on making, I don't think Maria posted it yet, but it'll go up after this call. But we literally wrote down all these scripts that you can take and use for when you're talking to people that are interested in the challenge or inviting to the challenge. We literally did this all for you. So especially for the new coach, there's no questioning, what do I say to this person? They're interested, what's next. We literally are going to upload a document into the Passion and Power Facebook group that will walk you through the entire conversation process, different responses depending on how they respond. And obviously it's not copy and paste. We want you to take your personality and put your own spin to it, but it's going to give you a perfect template to how to have these conversations. So make sense? Okay. I don't know what she was going to talk about next.
I would just talk about the actual challenge.
Okay. So we have it's going to be a very duplicatable kind of a flow, because obviously the goal is that these get big and Olga can have her team do their own challenge. I have my team do my own challenge. You know what I mean? We end up breaking up and then our coaches will learn how to run them and so on and so forth. So the point of this is really to not only get amazing results, where I feel the other challenges are very focused on just winning the cash, right? That's what people are in there for. And we kind of want to take that out of it and make it we just want people to get amazing results, feel the incredible community, and want to join the team afterwards. And we're going to focus heavily on not only nutrition and taking the products, but we're going to do a lot of personal development. This is it's going to be a women's only challenge. So very focused on women's empowerment and stuff like that. And really just that community aspect of it is going to be really strong. So just to touch on the cash part, we decided that instead of having our clients order these big plans, I mean, they're not big plans, but it's still an investment, and then asking them for $20 or whatever to join the challenge, it's going to be free. And if you are coaching this challenge, we're just all going to put in $10, and that can go towards the winner getting something cool. We haven't quite decided on the prize yet. It depends on how much money we have, but some ideas we had were an Amazon gift card or a Fitbit or just something cool, maybe products. We just have to kind of see how many coaches we have in the challenge and what the pot is. But for me, I thought that was a nice way for people to just focus on getting results and not obsess so much about the money part of it, because that shouldn't really be the goal anyway, to win a bunch of money. And then I was
The
gonna say
prices
something else,
on
but-
the 2 packages that you guys are going to offer?
yeah, so I'll talk about those. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was, so I'll get back to that. All right, so the 2 packages that we decided on were, so on your Go Herbalife site, you know how you can like pre-make packages? I don't know if you guys have seen that. Like there's product combos you can make. So we decided that we would pick, because you have to pick names that they come up with. You can't like make your own names for the combos. So we picked 2 that made sense that are on there. So if you are using your Go Herbalife site, you tell them just go click on the Jumpstart plan if that's where they're going. So the Jumpstart plan is just shakes. So it's 2 Formula Ones and a protein, and they'll do 1 scoop of protein. If you have someone that's like really overweight or like really tall like Marie and Tiff and they need 2 scoops of protein, you can work with them on that. But I think most people can get by with 1 scoop. So that's $132.90. So that's 2 Formula Ones and a protein. And I made the flyers already, so I'll post these in the group. And then the enhanced plan is 2 Formula Ones, a protein, a large protein, a large tea and aloe and cellulose, and that's $243.30. So those will be the 2 options. We thought that those were like the 130 is like very reasonable if people want to spend less, and then like the 243 is like a perfect, like not too much, not too little. So those are the 2 plans. I'm trying to remember what else I was going to say before, but I forget. Oh, I was going to talk about like the flow, like what we discussed. Okay, so I don't know, Maria, do you want to talk about this? Like the
No, you can talk about flow. Oh, we'll go through questions too at the end. So just write them or just think of them, and then we'll go through because you probably have a couple. So it's totally cool. Go ahead.
Okay, so we decided that a few days before the challenge starts, it'll be like prep days. So it'll be like one day, I think Maria wrote down exactly what we decided, but one day is going to be like going through all their products.
I can do a page. I wrote it down in my notes.
How to make a shake, the best day ever, that kind of stuff. The next day is going to be like how to go grocery shopping, getting all the junk food out of your pantry, out of your fridge, starting fresh, like what to get at the store, whatever. So they're getting their food ready. And then the last day will be weigh-ins, how to take a before picture, and how to do your measurements.
So, and day 1, so our game plan is the 31st will be the pre-launch. So it'll be the 4 days, the 31st, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and we'll start the 21 days on the 4th. Okay, so the 31st of January would be, it's actually get to know everyone. We forgot that one.
Oh, get to know everyone.
So we are going to have, and I don't know if you talked about a welcome guide. Did you talk about the welcome guide?
No.
Okay, so just to chime in, sorry, Q's having night terrors. It's like the worst thing in the whole entire world. It just screams and cries. It's like heartbreaking. Okay, all right, so not to put it down on the call. So we are creating a welcome guide for our clients. So we have the client book that gives you like nutrition plan, shopping list, all that kind of stuff. This is going to be like to the next level because when they're joining this challenge, we want them to dig a little deeper. So the best part of it, and like Paige said, it's like the goal, yeah, like it's cool they win money in those challenges. And like that's amazing. And a lot of people then can invest in products and stuff like that. But the goal is we want them to see that it's not just products, that there's a lot of like working on yourself, right? Whether it's fitness, because now we have the Herbalife.com fitness. So Crystal's going to help me to create the top 3 fitness workouts in each of the categories of like intermediate, advanced, all that. That's going to be in the guide. We're also going to have, I took all these notes so we could go. Okay, we're going to do best day ever, the nutrition plan. There's going to be a fitness section. I'm also going to create at gym workouts that we'll put in there. Maybe I'll have Megan, you help me with that. Personal development. So there'll be a section on personal development and like very basic, like girl wash your face. So not like Jim Rohn or Mike Hughes, right? Like ones that are relatable to people who have no idea who they are. How to identify your why and a worksheet that helps you get to your why. Okay. Before and afters, like what they look like and measurements. So I would recommend if you have anyone local to print this out for them, because as Nicole DeLuca said in the chat or in one of the posts, most people who have paper in their hands read it. Most people who have an email, not always. But as coaches, we're really taking on the initiative to talk to our clients. So it's not just like jump in this challenge, cool. It's like, can I just share with you some of the like intentions for the clients that are in this challenge, posting daily on those posts will really get you interacting with other clients. And let's go through the welcome guide. Let's go through it together. Like, I'm going to take the initiative to like really, really get them, because if they can share with you your why and really share their why, you can get them amazing results, because then you have like something to like help push them. You know, if they get really good pictures and measurements, guess what? At the end of the 21 days, they're going to have a result, and they're going to have amazing pictures, and they're going to have real measurements. You know, the fitness and the nutrition, we're going to have recipes. So the mug cake will be in there. Waffles will be in there. A bunch of recipes for dinner will be in there. So it's not just going to be your normal client pack. It's going to be like a next level because it's for the challenge. And I don't know if I said this, but we're asking all coaches who participate, if you have anyone in it, to do $10. And Tiff and I will be contributing as tab team. So we'll be contributing 20. So the pot of money is going to be for like a winner of the weight loss, a winner of who, like, if you consistently post, we'll do a raffle for, you know, if there's 3 people who post every single day in the 21 days, they'll be in the raffle for something. And we're going to try to do like a Fitbit and a product, and then maybe a product for the other winner. So we're really trying to like get it exciting, and also have our clients get like a full result, not just weight loss, because those are the clients that turn into coaches when they get to like learn about all the stuff we do. So yeah, so that's the 4 days. Paige, you want to go on to the thing and then the end?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, so that'll be the 4 days, and then 21-day challenge. So it'll start on a Monday, so I think it ends on like a Sunday. And then at the end of the challenge, at the end of every challenge, because we want to run these like consistently all year. Like, we just want it to be a flow that like every month we have these 3 things happening. So the challenge, and then at the end of the challenge, we'll do a poll, and it'll say comment A, B, C, or D, like whatever one applies to you. A, if you love this challenge and want to do the next one. B, if you want to do the next challenge and bring friends with you. C, if you, I don't remember what that one of them was. And then the last one is like, if you want to coach the next challenge and potentially pay for your products, or earn money to pay for your products, something along those lines. So we actually will know who is interested in coaching, and our clients know that it's a possibility for them to be a coach. And then after the challenge ends, we're going to do a 3-day, I think it's going to be a 3-day coach glimpse into coaching. So it'll be a Facebook group where you will go live, or like pre-recorded videos. We can touch more on that as the time comes, but it'll be like kind of like the glimpse into coaching call, but more intimate. And like, it won't be a call. It'll be like on Facebook, so that people that can't get on a call can actually watch it and are more likely to watch it. So it'll talk about like what it is to be a coach, like, you know, how you make money being a coach, like all that kind of stuff. It'll go more in depth. And so every month the goal is to be having all these things going on, so that we are consistently like recruiting new coaches. Does that make sense? And we'll like, so I'm gonna like, the goal is for us to teach you guys how to do all these things. Like, I've been really looking into how to do this successfully. So like, I'm gonna pre-record videos for like welcoming my clients into the challenge. Like, I'm going to send them all like a welcome video of like me talking to them. And then for the coach sneak peeks, like I'm going to pre-record videos, and like we'll send them to you guys so that you guys can duplicate them, because your clients want to hear from you. Like, your client doesn't want, like Megan's client doesn't want a video of like me talking. They want like her personally talking to them. So like, we'll create it first, send it to you guys, and then you guys can just recreate what we do. Super duplicatable.
Yeah, super duplicatable. And, you know, and we have other things that we're going to add into different challenges as we go. Like, we might have like a partner challenge. So inside the challenge, we'll have accountability partners, and we'll do a poll and say, like, what type of accountability partner do you like? Someone who's on top of you all the time and you like love going back and forth. You know, you kind of want to talk to them, but not really, or someone who just checks in with you once a week. So we're not going to pair someone who wants somebody really on top of them with somebody who wants to check in once a week, right? We're going to pair people together who make sense. And then they kind of create a friendship too, and they get better results and all that kind of stuff. So so that's with that. And then there was other, I'm going to share a screen and show you guys. So the other thing we're doing is so some of you used for the glimpse into coaching, I created like a couple what is it? A couple of Instagram stories. And hold on, I'm going to share screen. First, I'm going to turn off these notifications so I don't get any more dings if I can. Okay. So what I did was I created, let me go to Canva. Maybe this, and then can you guys see, hold on. Can you guys see Fabulous and Fit? Yeah? Okay. All right. So these are Instagram stories. These, and then these are Facebook. So I made them sizes that will actually work. So if you're familiar with Instagram, if you're not, no worries, don't worry about it. If you're familiar with Instagram, they have different sizes for the stories versus a post. So, but these you guys will all get, okay? So Fabulous and Fit is the name of the challenge, okay? So a flower and a muscle. Mind, Body, and Soul, and I'm going to change this to 21-day transformation, but 6-week transformation. So this is here's the details. You will receive a guide with everything you need for the challenge, including meal plan and nutrition, grocery list, snack guide, and recipes, full gym and home workouts, positive mindset guide, okay? And a private page with tips, questions, support, goals, results, and recipes, one-on-one coaching with me, local social event celebration, which that won't be that, but we're gonna do something like so in there we'll say like a winner of the challenge or something like that. We're building a community where you can feel safe, empowered, encouraged, and loved. So are you ready to join the Fabulous and Fit Transformation 21-day challenge? And then obviously we're going to change that a little bit. But so I'm finishing these up. So I'll have them for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to finish them up tonight. So you guys can start really promoting it now. So I also have a sheet that I'm going to open it too, so I can show you guys this too. Okay, share screen again. And I'll be posting all this in there, but okay. So I'm gonna post this in here. Can you guys see me scrolling? Here are some ideas of what people say. Okay, so this kind of talks about, let's say you know somebody from high school and you haven't talked to them forever. This kind of gives you an idea. It's called Form. So it's like you talk to the person about something other than Herbalife first, right? So like, let's say you go on their page and you see their daughter like just had a ballet like recital. And you're like, oh my God, your daughter looks so cute. Like, that's so awesome, you know, that she's in ballet. And then you start chatting or whatever. And you're like, oh, what do you do for a living now? You know, or blah, blah, blah. Then you can have the conversation, because now you've kind of created a conversation where it's not like, hey, you want to do Herbalife, or hey, you want to do this 21-day challenge. So this gives you scripts. Now these scripts are not meant for you to copy and paste word for word, not change anything with like your kind of like feeling to it, but they're great to show you like how you could talk. Like if you just read this first one, like, okay, so totally off topic, and I don't know if it's even anything you'd be interested in at this time, but I thought I would ask. In addition to being a stay-at-home mom, I'm an online health and fitness, you could just say health coach, we can remove. I'm putting together a 21-day transformation challenge team starting on blah. We will be working together on getting in shape and better nutrition so we can meet our goals and just feel refreshed and energized in our days. I have a few spots left if you were interested. So it gives you these like scripts that make it a lot easier. Like if they say yes and if they ask the price first, that depends on what you want to need. If it's okay, I have a few questions, and I'm going to have some questions here that you can ask, right? So like, what have you tried in the past? What are your weight loss goals? So like if they say I have 50 pounds to lose, you're going to recommend the bigger plan, because you know they're going to get a better result. But again, we have the two different plans. I mean, this goes into a bunch of stuff. This program. So, hey, I hope you're having a great week so far. I'm personally inviting a few people to try out my most favorite nutrition program with me. Would you be interested? It's a 21-day. So it's just giving you really good ideas of how to talk to people. So let's say you do a post and you're like, let me know if you're interested in joining the 21-day challenge, and someone likes it, who's not friends with everyone else, right? There's not an Herbalife coach or whatever. It's just a random person, like say a friend of a friend. This is just a message you could send to them. That's a random person who liked it. And it pretty much says, and if you're just showing support, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great week. So I'm going to be posting this in our page so that you guys can take this and kind of like really read it, because it's got great information of how to talk to people. So we're going to have that. We're going to have the client booklet, the posts for Instagram and Facebook. Trying to think if there's anything else that we're going to be providing for you guys. I think that might be it. So Paige, do you have anything else before we do questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. So do we want to do questions? Tiff, do you have something? You look like you're going to say something.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
What would be the best way to post that? I mean, to like promote this on Facebook. So instead, instead of just posting like the constant like challenge, there's a challenge. What's the best way to do that?
Yeah. So I would recommend posting a result picture, posting like Paige's result picture. Paige is frozen smiling and it's hilarious. Wait, can I just say, is she frozen on everyone else?
Wait.
Paige, no, you were frozen smiling. It was so weird.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's good now. Okay. I would post a result picture and say like in the post, like feeling so amazing, down 60 pounds since I started this amazing nutrition plan and super fired up to be able to have this new 21-day transformation challenge where not only will I be able to like help clients, lose weight, gain energy, but really we're going to be working on a positive mindset. And if it's something you're interested in, I would love to help you. Comment below or message me. And then in your story on Facebook, I would use the posts that we have in your story on Facebook. Because your story on Facebook, people are going to click and read and look, and then you could put a result picture in there. You could put a poll in there. You could do that. But on Facebook itself, I would say you want to do a post where something will attract them, or a picture of you and be like, I'd love to be your coach. We have a new 21-day challenge, something like that. Or you doing personal development, be like, have you ever thought about, mind, body, and soul, transformations, not just your body. Like that's what it's all about. And I'd love for you to join my 21-day challenge. So really getting people to like get attracted to it, because when you just throw up a flyer and you do nothing else, you're going to get nothing else. Really, because I mean, it's good to throw it up every once in a while is fine, but like, don't expect people to be like jumping all over your flyer. Whereas people might like who you haven't reached out to yet. People make comments, all that kind of stuff. When you do like an actual post.
And can I add something really quick?
Yeah.
So like my goal with this is that every single one of my new clients is just going to go into this challenge. Like that's how it's going to work. So I'm only going to be like offering these 2 plans from now on, and they're just going to get like stuck into the flow of the challenges. So however you would like normally get clients, like that's just what you're going to do. And then this is like where you're going to put them. Like it's kind of going to be like New You Crew, but we're calling it a challenge. You know what I mean? Because the group is going to stay open. We're going to just keep this one group going instead of creating like a new one every single month. Or just like change the cover photo or whatever.
Right. And like if a client falls off, let's say the client gets on products and then they don't get on products for the next, like they don't continue, we would remove them from the challenge page. But we're just going to like change the top picture. Because if you start doing a new challenge every time, then you're like about to lose your brain because you have like 12,000 groups open and stuff like that. So is that good, Tiff? Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I know there's like the 2 plans that they can choose from. So if you have a client who's already on products, can they just get into the challenge?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. And
So
then as a coach, you would just do the $10.
Okay, so it would just be free for them to get into the challenge. They don't have to buy anything else.
Exactly. So I'm going to have every single one of my clients that I can get to get in the challenge, because we're going to be adding so much value that it's going to be on another level. So they're going to get even better results. They're going to get recharged. They're going to get back on track. They're going to find new friends. They're going to, they're like, I may have a coach in my clients that I didn't even know because I really couldn't see it in anything else we've done.
Okay.
Yeah. Great question. Olga, did we answer your questions, or do you have a couple questions?
No, I was just curious on the prices, but Paige went through that.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So I already think I know what I want to start my conversation. So if I'm approaching a current client or a new client, for starting a mind, body, soul movement and having so much impact with our local clients. Would you love to hear more?
Perfect.
So I'll use
Perfect.
that.
And like the thing is that it's free. So that's
Right.
always like, you know, yes, you have to get on products, but the actual challenge, we're going to get all this great info and the support and the accountability. It's like this free, like amazing group. And you also, that packet they're going to get, the welcome packet, has workouts. It's going to have recipes. It's going to have like finding your why. Like it's going to have so much more than just like, here's your nutrition plan. Like follow your best day ever. You know, like this is like taking the results to the next level. And again, the intention is the people who do it most likely can coach, are like, you're going to get like the glimpse of like, ooh, you know, like this one's doing everything in the challenge, like loving it, doing her why, getting in there. And then you bring her to an SDS, right? So like you do the 3-day glimpse, and then an SDS is probably the next couple weekends. Right. So it's a great transition to be able to like really, because we were trying to figure out a way, how can we help you guys get coaches, you know, like on a consistent monthly basis, like 2 coaches a month. And, you know, Paige and I really are like digging deep, like what can we do to like help you guys and help ourselves to get these coaches. So we really feel this is going to be a great tool. Anyone else?
I'm absolutely excited over this. This is
Good.
so big, and I feel for all the new coaches on here, this is like huge, because I didn't have this in the beginning of my business, and this just takes a lot of hard work that you would normally try to sit there and just, you know, kill yourself in trying to start conversation with new people, and this is just going to have nice flow to everything that we're doing.
Good.
I love it. I'm excited.
Good. Any other questions? Meg, you have no questions? Megan D, you're the only Megan on here right now. Yeah.
I actually do have a question.
Oh.
Sorry, I just got a message that was really exciting.
Good.
Can we, not to do with the challenge, but the page, can we ask our questions in that page? Like, I feel like I'm always asking Tiffany a lot of questions. Like,
So,
is there some things that we could just like have people respond?
Yeah,
right
so I would recommend putting it in the chat, unless
Okay.
it's a question like, and this is hard because you're not going to know, but like if it's a question you feel like,
You can continue to ask me questions for your whole life. It's fine.
yeah, we love it. When you have a coach, you're going to be like so excited when you have a coach who asks you all questions all the time, because it's like the best feeling ever. But the thread will be a good like quick response. But if it was like something that you feel like a lot of coaches probably are like going through, a post would be fine too.
Yeah,
You know?
like can I give you an example?
Yeah.
Like, so a lot of us as coaches get like someone who's working on weight loss, and like sometimes I don't always know how to start them. Like if money's an issue, then we take that into account. But if they're looking for weight loss, like now I have kind of Christy's call in my mind, like the total control, the shakes, but I always start people off on the shakes, the tea, and the aloe. Like, so that would be like a question. Would I put that in the thread?
Yeah, I mean, you really, Meg, there's no wrong place. So like
Okay.
if you put it in the chat and we think it's a good post, Tiff and I probably would be like, all right, let's do a post about this.
Okay.
So like the chat is a great place to kind of start conversation. And then if it's like, oh, you know what, a lot of people are probably wondering this. And again, the challenge, that's going to kind of help you. So yes, a 3-day trial is an opportunity. You can use 3-day trials. A plan is a great, you know, what we want to give you like a buffet, and you choose what works for you. But in that buffet, we want to give you the tools to be able to do whichever one of those. So if you have a 3-day trial out now, in the page, you have the pictures of the 3-day trials, right? If you're going to do this challenge and promote this, you have 2 packages that are pretty much like, these are the 2 packages. So it really gives you kind of like, okay, if I do either, like whatever I feel, because I kind of go with, I can't say that I do the same thing for every client. Every client, I kind of feel a little different. Most are 2 shakes, tea and aloe. I would say 90%, but sometimes it's a large protein. Sometimes it's 2 proteins. Sometimes it's, you know, so like the thing about it is you really just have to kind of like see what works. Like someone who's like hesitant, a 3-day trial might be smart because then they get on a plan, they fall off, they don't, so the chat is great to just throw any questions, anything in it. And then if it's something that, we definitely need to do a video, that we're going to do a video, we're going to go live, we're going to give you posts, we're going to give you whatever you guys need to feel like strong in whatever conversations you're having with your clients.
Okay.
Does that make
Thanks.
sense?
Yeah, that worked. Yep.
Good. Anybody else?
I just wanted to touch really quick just on that, like what Megan's saying. So when you hear different ways of like doing things, you don't have to like be like, okay, I should do that now, or I should just like, don't do that to yourself. Really, that's why we, like she said, the buffet is what we want. Us as leaders, we truly want to give you a bunch of different options on how to do your business, and you choose what you're most connected to. You choose what works for you. So you have a place to go. This challenge is going to be for everybody. That is just going to work no matter what, which is great. But leading with 3-day trials, doing that for your new coaches, that may work too. But just don't get overwhelmed by any one thing. Especially you new guys, like don't do that to yourself. Really, just you can play it out. Talk to your coach. Talk to your uplines. It's you don't have to like follow one thing, like Maria said. Like it's a buffet. Do what works for you, and really find like what you're most connected to.
Yeah, and just to touch on that, like let's say you are doing something and you're not really moving the way you want to move, then that's an opportunity to try something else that's working for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like that's why we want to give you all these, because I may be able to do one thing, and Olga was a beast with 3-day trials because she would just walk up to people at the nail salon and they get on a 3-day trial and they like walk out of there with a 3-day trial. Like it worked really well for her. I, on the other hand, never sold a 3-day trial out of my car, but Olga sold like 10 of them in like a week out of her car. So, like everyone has something different that works for them. But we're really excited to be able to give you, and I hope you guys I hope you guys have the opportunity to like go in there, look at the files that are in there already, look at the photos that are in there already. Like there's so much good information, and we're just going to keep giving you more in there. Like today, I think it posted, I scheduled it. So we'll see if I think it posted, but personal development file that has like literally tons of books and podcasts and of personal development. So you can go in there and you can kind of check it out. I don't know if it posted. You can kind of check it out and see, oh yeah, wondering about what personal development is, want to know if some of the books you can read, listen to, or even podcasts that you could listen to. So it's a file that gives you tons of them, like all the, like great. And it goes by like, if you're looking for leadership, if you're looking for this, if you're looking for this, it gives you ideas underneath those things. So, I'm really like, Tiff and I have talked about it, and when you guys posted your goals and stuff, like we're really excited for the feeling that's going on right now. So our goal is to give you everything possible so that in 6 months, this feeling is still going on. So this momentum is still going on, so that you guys are even more fired up because now you all have like 5 new coaches in the next 3 months, so that's really our goal and our intention, to do as much as we possibly can to really help this organization like feel good, feel empowered, have the tools, and be able to like stand confidently going out and getting coaches and clients. I think that's it. Tiff, you have anything else? No? Okay. All right. So
we appreciate you guys getting on. We love you.
Yes, thank you so much. Keep a look at, I'm going to start putting the flyers in there. I'm also going to put the wording that I just did in there. And then Paige is going to work on the flyers for the products, the 2 different plans. And tomorrow I will plan on doing a Zoom by myself, but with myherbalife.com, and I'll walk you through how to set up plans for your Go Herbalife. So if you're not familiar, or if you have a new coach, and then it'll be in the page. So anytime you get a new coach, you can tell them exactly what to do, and they can go right there and do it. So that's my goal too. We kind of talked about, we're going to start doing some videos like that where it's just one coach and the explanation, because we can share a screen. So you can see exactly how you go into different things on My Herbalife and actually achieve it. We're going to be working on a video where it's like how to place your first order. And it's just a video. So if a new coach wanted to, they could go watch it, or they could sit with their new coach. So this way we have a lot of tools just to really set you guys up powerfully and set your new coaches up powerfully.
Maria, you know what would be good too? If we do like a short version of that on just recording from the iPhone, so that we're able to send to the clients to show them exactly how to sign up, where to look for the plan.
Well, the only problem is if you do it on the iPhone, you can't, I don't know how you would see the screen.
You can. So everything that you do on your phone, it records it.
That thing, I do not have that button.
Yeah.
You have to press.
You have to add it. You have to add it.
I'll walk you.
You have
through
to
it.
turn it on in your settings.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I did a video like last year for my coaches, and I recorded my iPhone screen of how to order anything.
Is it under general?
Yeah, you go to general.
Yeah.
Actually, go back to your home screen.
Yeah.
And then scroll up, and you're gonna do hard press where your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection is. You see it in there?
No. Hard press, like to hold it down. Oh, wait, there I go. Personal hotspot off, airplane mode, AirDrop, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I got nothing.
Okay. All right, so you see that little red button right there? That's what it should look like.
No, I got nothing.
All right, so let me find it. I'll text it to you on how to
Okay.
get there.
Wait, I got it.
What?
You got it?
Tell me.
Okay.
So you have to go to settings and then control center,
Okay.
and then customize controls.
Okay.
And then you tap next to screen recording.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I see it. Oh, look at all those things you could do. Okay.
Yeah, so you could record exactly what you're
Yes.
doing on the phone
Because
and
most people
send
probably
a
do it
short
on their
version of that to the client.
I would never do it from my phone, but okay.
phone. Oh, I do all my orders.
I do that all the time to my clients. And
I
it's so
never use my, no, I'm saying I did never set up a Go Herbalife site from my phone.
Oh, no, right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would never be able to show them how to even set up packages on my phone, because I'd be like,
That's what I just did.
well, that's because you use your phone for everything. I use my computer for everything. We'll do both. Paige will do one. I'll do the other.
Okay.
Maria, can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
So I have my first, like, going to an office tomorrow with samples. Is there something I can print out to put with the samples? Like,
Do you have cards?
I ordered them. I don't have them yet.
Okay. So you want to give them something where they can contact you.
Right. Yeah. Well, I was gonna write my number, but is there like something I could print out?
I mean, you could leave a sheet that says if you're interested in a free wellness evaluation, or you could say you could actually say if you're interested in a 21-day transfer, like mind, body, and soul challenge or transformation challenge, put your name and email.
Maybe print out one of the things that we just,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
little
like,
flyer things.
The flyer.
Yeah, and then you could put on the back of it, like print it on the front and say, like turn over or put a page next to it. Don't turn it over. Put a page next to it and say name and email if you're interested.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you could do that.
So Meg, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I'll put up pictures.
Yeah, make sure
Yes.
you take pictures. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited I can record my screen now. I've been trying to do that forever, Paige, because you told me to do it and I can't find it. I'm like, my iPhone stinks. Okay. Now I felt a little computer illiterate. Okay. Anything else? It's still not in my thing. I'm just
Wait,
saying.
I have a quick question while I'm thinking about it because I will forget to ask you. Can we make like folders? Like I'm trying to think how can we organize it in the Facebook page? Like, can you make a folder and put everything challenge related in it or not?
You can put all photos in the same album.
Oh, an album.
Mhm.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But what about like documents that have to do with it? You can't do that.
I don't think you can do documents.
Okay.
So the only thing we could do is we could have a Google Drive, and then you could in there.
Okay.
So it'd be one link that anyone could click, and in it would say Transformation Challenge, new coaches, clients, like
I
And you
think
can,
that's what we should do.
yeah, and you can put files in there. So anybody can go in it. You just click a link, it opens it, and you have all the files in folders. We probably should do that page.
Did you guys see I uploaded PDFs to the page? It
When?
was amazing.
When did you do that?
The first day.
Oh, yeah. I know you're so amazing.
I was impressed with myself. Okay, I love you guys. Good night.
Thank you, girls. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
I didn't mean like hang up on you. Good night.
All right, if you guys have any other questions, you obviously can ask us and ask away in the chat or anything like that. Any questions you have that pop up. And Meg, go kill it tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, night, guys.
Good night.